We are just about 9 miles from downtown Manhattan as EA Sports brings you to MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford.
Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the New York Jets.
Here's the punter, Thomas Morstead, to get this one started. And off we go from MetLife Stadium.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Swift.
He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4.
Back to throw here. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Play action. Here's Hurts.
Flushed out right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41.
This now a 3rd and 4. Now Hurts going to move him around.
On play action, they'll throw. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack.
Quincy Williams worked his way back for that sack.
The Eagles send out their punter now. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
Rodgers and the Jets now with a 1st and 10
at their own 20-yard line. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I'm getting the sense that Fletcher Cox is making offensive linemen want to take the week off when they have to play against him.
It's a regular routine for him, isn't it?
It really is. That play there, that's him all day long. Good luck trying to block him and keep him from disrupting your offense.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. On play action, now Rodgers.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. It's Sidney Brown with it.
And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-zip. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6, and now the kick is away.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick-6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick-6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long.
Oh, wide open, complete. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 61 yards.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. And that flag accepted.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Now they'll audible to something else.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
He already came through for them on this drive. No surprise that they were hoping he could do it again.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
A tough spot here. 3rd and 15.
Throwing now is Rodgers. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. Touchdown, Jets. Mecole Hardman. A 16-yard touchdown.
And the Jets are an extra point away from drawing level.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. Will McDonald there on the tackle. From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 7. Throwing is Hurts. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Though he's seen some good pressure defensively already here in the first quarter, here's another good example.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. It's caught on the right side at Smith. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. So no gain on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. This will be fielded at the 17. These two teams all tied after 1. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And the momentum just continuing to build and build for them. They had the touchdown, their last drive to tie the game. Now their defense does its job. And Charles, all of a sudden, they've got a chance to capture the lead here.
And we're seeing a really nice exhibition of what coaches love to call complementary football. Offense gets a tie, defense does its job, gets the ball right back, and their teammates now have momentum. What a nice job they're doing, all doing it together.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
And that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
Now it's Rodgers.
Swinging this out wide here for Cook.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Now Rodgers going to shift them around.
Hey, take 26. 26. Back north.
Back to throw again. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Oh, they're changing this at the line.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Yeah, Liz.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. It's caught inside the 25. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. First down, here's the run with Cook. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Again, it's Cook. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line.
Now they'll change things up.
They'll run with Cook. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. Second and goal from inside the 5.
Cook is in. Touchdown, Jets.
Zerline now for the PAT. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Fair catch called for and made at the 16 or maybe the 17-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up first and 10.
On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, first and 10.
From the gun, here's Swift. Tackled by Ashton Davis up from the secondary.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up second and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
DeAndre Swift.
A 22-yard scamper.
And the Eagles are an extra point away from evening this one up.
Elliott good with a PAT. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And the defense loses him. It's complete. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 47 yards. First down now, but that clock rolling. Up the middle, it's Cook. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. And it's a rush to the line right now for the Jets. On second down, here's Rodgers.
Cook makes the catch on the out route.
And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. It'll go as a gain of 4. And now it's 3rd and 3. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Hey, you block over here. Hey, check 26. Inside. J-Mike. Over.
Now a play fake. Rodgers toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Just looking at it from a defensive perspective, when you break the huddle in the red zone, Tight end is one of the guys you've got to key on because quarterbacks want the ball in their hands fast in this position, and they want to get it to someone. And in this case, he had the play. They just didn't complete it.
Rodgers again here on 2nd and 10. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
Play action. Now it's Rodgers.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line.
Partner, there's no other way you can describe it because that was absolutely just gut-wrenching for that offense. They were right on the precipice. Points were available. All they had to do was just fall forward, and they were going to put them up on the board. Instead, a long drive ends in heartbreak and a melancholy trip back to the drawing board. How you like it when I go a little bit lyrical for you?
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. This offense ready for the first drive of the 3rd quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. It got his man, complete. It's a big play there for the Jets on 3rd down. 41 yards. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. A gain of 37. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They just keep trying, but so far, finding no room for him to run.
None whatsoever. In fact, you run the numbers. He's under 3 yards a carry at the moment.
This is 2nd and 8. Here's Cook again.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down.
Hey, 88. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Hey, take 26 inside.
To throw, it's Rodgers. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
Hey, 88. Hey, Mike. Go to 50. Take 30. 26.
Rodgers going to go on 4th down. Touchdown.
Dalvin Cook.
He scored on the ground and through the air.
And the Jets have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half.
Zerline good with a PAT. And the lead is now 21-14. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 15-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Well, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored. Now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their...
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field.
Inside the 20, DeAndre Swift.
And all the way down to the 5.
160 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Here's Swift.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. In motion left is Watkins.
On the option to give to Swift here.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
DeAndre Swift
with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Eagles have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Elliott good on the extra point, and we are tied at 21. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And these two teams have traded touchdowns so far with their first possessions here in the 3rd quarter, so we're right back to where we started at intermission.
Yeah, how about that? Tied at the half, tied after the first 2 drives of the 3rd quarter, 1 for each. That tells me that someone's defense has got to step up and make a big play and try and change the momentum of this game.
So both teams trade touchdowns in the 3rd as we're through 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Give to Cook out of the gun. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets them back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. The Jets on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 15. And this is going to be intercepted.
It's Sidney Brown with it.
And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the 4th quarter.
And, Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Mears used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here, 2nd down.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play.
Watkins in motion left. Right back to Swift again on 2nd down.
And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts.
He'll buy some time right. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down. The man in motion is Brown.
They will run straight ahead with Swift.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
DeAndre Swift
scampering home from 19 yards out.
And the Eagles have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the fourth.
Elliott good with a PAT, and they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the fourth quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Allen Lazard, 75 yards.
And the Jets are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 18-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back.
Give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, they certainly got dented with that first down run. So now they've got to be back on their heels a little bit as a defense.
They'll bring a tight end in motion left.
Right back to Swift again on 2nd down.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Now Hurts going to shift him around a bit.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground.
And that'll bring up 4th down on a big sack with a loss of 5.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. This is taken at the 23. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10.
This is 1st and 10.
Now Rodgers.
A short throw to Conklin, the tight end.
This is where, of course, it's good to have a veteran quarterback under center.
You would just be able to put on one of those blood pressure clips, and nothing would be different for him. He's done it many times before, expects to get it accomplished again.
Back to throw, Rodgers.
That's complete.
And I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
Well, obviously you never want to fumble, but if you do, good to be towards the sideline. Saves them the possession.
Saves the embarrassment, saves it going down on the play sheet as a turnover. But I still think it should go to the defense, even if they don't recover it. If you give up the football, you gave up the football.
Agree to disagree, I guess.
Can you tell what I played?
Yeah, you played defense.
Yeah.
I'll let you go.
I took a shot.
Cook up the gut. A strong running. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Okay, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
Think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
They run again on 1st down. Cook.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the fourth.
Here comes second down at 5.
Hey, 88. 250.
That's thrown quickly out wide to Lazard.
Very sharp here to start this drive, 3 for 3.
Yeah, I like the way he's running this 2-minute drill. Very sharp, very precise in throwing the football.
Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. Here's another kneel down as he'll try to set up the game winner. Now the timeout will be called, so they're in field goal range with 3 seconds left. So it'll all come down to the booming right leg of Greg Zuerlein. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and the Jets are going to win the football game.
Well, we all just got a heck.
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA.
Straight ahead, a rematch from Super Bowl 57, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Philadelphia Eagles.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field.
He'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Right away, they'll change the look. They'll start the drive here with Pacheco.
And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
15.
Here's Pacheco once again.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Mahomes going to throw. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he's brought down. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Fights him off, and he's taken down inside the 30.
Now Patrick going to change the play. And now an audible here into something else.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes.
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Avonte Maddox.
And the Eagles are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
In motion left is Watkins.
They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down. 2nd and 6.
Going silver, ready?
Hurts sets up to throw it.
And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this third and long play as we'll get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down.
Play action. Here's Hurts. He's got his target. That's complete.
And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. Hurts fumbles it.
And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. So a rocky start on both sides offensively. Turnovers exchanged.
I saw what you did there.
What'd I do? Rocky. Too rocky.
I saw that. I got it. And, and right now, they're carrying it around like they are wearing boxing gloves if we're going to have that kind of a reference. They've got to get it together and start playing a little bit better ball.
43.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco.
And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Now here's Mahomes. This is caught. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, 26 yards.
And the Chiefs use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. A nice connection there, finding his target, and that'll put 6 up on the board.
Just like they drew it up in their playbook and reiterated on the sidelines, right? Perfect route, a good throw, and the defense, they had no answers for that right there.
Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2. Mahomes will throw for it. And he will get in to make it 8-0. And with a successful 2-point try, the QB rolling out, I would imagine on the defense that makes it tough. When he goes out, he's got the option to run or pass.
Yeah, it really does. If you decide not to bring extra people or extra pressure, maybe you have to have a spy on the quarterback, someone to account for him, because oftentimes that is the unaccounted for player.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
This one complete down the field to Goddard.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. That one goes for 30 yards. They lulled them to sleep there, so to speak. That was all set up by the running game, wasn't it?
Another example of what all offensive coordinators tell us. When the running game's operating, it really opens up the playbook, and that's when they hit them with the play action. And you can see the defenders rushing toward.
Oh, it's complete. A diving grab there by Brown. One quarter down, 8-0 the score.
Watkins in motion left. Now a give right side Swift. He'll take it inside the 25. Second down and 8. Throwing is Hurts. And Goddard's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. A
a 24-yard touchdown.
And the Eagles are back within a couple of the lead. Their first passing touchdown of the ball game, and they go to the big tight end in those sure hands, and he provides the score.
Certainly looked like they were focused on taking away other weapons, and he certainly made them regret that because he found the soft spot, ended up taking it to the end zone. Nice throw, too, to complete the play.
Montrell Washington on the return from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They go play action. Now Mahomes. Able to find Gray here. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Mahomes going to change things up. Now Mahomes throwing on second down. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And that brings up third and a full 10 yards. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Throwing is Mahomes on third. And that is incomplete.
Well, we've seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half. Unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 21 yards there. A big play on fourth down.
Well, it all came together on that one, didn't it?
Big time throw on fourth.
Now that had to feel good, didn't it? Taking that type of a gamble there and making it pay off. What a throw.
And tough as a receiver because no matter how perfect the pass, you know it's fourth down and you got to convert.
A little bit of extra pressure, but he overcame it.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Throwing now is Mahomes to Valdez-Scantling over the middle. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. From midfield, here's Mahomes.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 30. They go play fake. Mahomes steps away to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Yellow. Hey, rip list.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
That play call wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial now in their playbook and come up with one more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
43.
Now it's Mahomes again.
This one incomplete. Almost picked off by the rookie, but he couldn't quite look it in. And now it's 4th down.
And I feel like my man, Old Mo, momentum might be changing jerseys right now. How about what they just got done? They scored a touchdown their last drive. Now here's a 3 and out. Maybe momentum's getting ready to creep to the other sideline.
Butker's kick here is good, and the lead grows to 4. It's 11-7.
Well, in a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. And I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway.
DeAndre Swift, he's to the 10.
Touchdown, Philadelphia.
DeAndre Swift,
83 yards, and the Eagles have taken the lead. And with that carry, he's already over 100 yards here in the first half.
And, partner, you know exactly what he's saying to his teammates right now, right? Especially to the play caller.
Give me the ball.
Again,
and
again. And again. It's not that heavy, sir. I'll take it.
Now, after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
On second down, here's Mahomes.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Keely Ringo picks it off.
Bro, I'm so happy that dude quit. Y'all just don't know. Man was just throwing shit. You're still alive? No. This might be my last game, depending on the outcome. Because that first game pissed me off. Oh, I forgot I had them chips. Let's go. My bad, y'all. Hey, here's a fun fact. That first game I played, it was an Xbox nigga. And that's the second loss I lost to an Xbox dude. So I only lost to 2 Xbox dudes so far.
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA.
Coming up, well, we've got what can only be described as a mirror image matchup, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles
And themselves.
What the fuck?
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field.
And not a good return here at all, as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. Already here, they'll audible to something else. Off the play fake, here's Hurts.
Oh, he's going to air it out right away.
Why would you throw that?
And this intercepted on the first play of the game.
Darius Slay with a pick. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
Wow, just one snap in, partner, and the complexion of this game has already changed, because for the defensive side, they just handed their offense a short field and a big early advantage. And even though it's only the first snap of the game, we're going to look back on this one and see if it has lasting effects as this game moves on.
Damn it.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
They go play action with Hurts.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Eagles.
Quez Watkins
from 17 yards out.
And the Eagles take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
If he quit, I'm going to play another game. If he stay the whole game, then I'm hopping off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is, and his first throw of the game. But I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I noticed his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, let's go, big boy. You're still our leader.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
Here's Hurts to throw.
Flush to his right. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
It hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it.
They're going to try and throw. Looking here for Smith downfield.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Well, they're certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
Eluding the pressure right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
They started this drive backed up against the wall by the turnover, but I love their fight. Planted their feet and forced the incompletion on first down.
Hurts.
And this is caught. It's Brown. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Now they'll put a receiver in motion left.
Swift will take this one in for an Eagles touchdown.
Elliott on for the extra point.
I'm talking
And it's
somebody
good,
50
and
ball
they
in
have
this shit.
jumped
I ain't
out
put
here
nobody
to a
yet.
quick 14-0 first quarter lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
Excuse me.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do
He
you do
didn't
it
fumble.
with a little bit
But I
here,
fumbled on
maybe
that
break the
fucking
ice a little bit,
against the
like,
Chiefs
hey,
user,
go
but
practice
he
and
didn't
not
fumble
come
right
to
there.
jersey
Like,
all
get on my
week.
face
Now,
with
know
that
that you're
shit, bro.
throwing it to, or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's a gain of 35.
Seems like all the fireworks in this first quarter have been on the other sideline, but here they're saying, hey, we've got some explosive guys on our side too. And that's a big play in a game that's looking like it might be full of big plays.
And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
Now a 2nd and 2. Hurts sets up to throw it.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, you can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to...
Hurts fumbles it.
And it's picked up by the Eagles. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And so the last 3 drives, you've got 2 interceptions and a fumble. I think we know why they're losing right now.
Without question, and we've seen the evidence, just what you talked about there. If they take care of the football, number one, maybe they're not having this deficit. And number 2, maybe they actually have the lead.
$14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down.
Hey, easy, 63, back.
He'll drop to throw.
Oh,
Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Zach Cunningham with a pick. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. His throw incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Second down. Here's Hurts.
Escaping the pressure right.
What the fuck?
And Hurts is intercepted. His third of the game.
Picked off by Avonte Maddox.
And the Eagles are going to have it here at their own 15.
He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll use his blockers to get this up over the 20 to the 21. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Once again, it's Swift.
And the window closes quickly. He'll only get up to the 22-yard line.
3rd and 3. Now Hurts looking to change the play.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. A big play there for Philly. And even 40 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. In motion left here, one of their tight ends.
They run out of the gun with Swift.
Stays on his feet, and he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Play action. Here's Hurts.
Flushed out right. The improvisation gets him only a couple, but that's all he needed. 1st down.
Well, here's your first example of how this guy can beat you in more ways than one, because they took away his arm, but he was more than happy to dissect them with his legs for that 1st down pickup.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts.
Throwing left sideline complete. That's Brown. Touchdown. A.J. Brown. 28 yards.
And the Eagles have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
Elliott good with a PAT. And it's now 21-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here, because now you're down 3 scores. And
his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Darius Slay with a pick. And he takes this one back into the end zone.
I guess I'll play another one. I'm surprised he even stayed for that long. No, I'm not playing it. Damn Jesus again. And you know what's the crazy part? I ain't been playing that much Jets usage this year. I only played like maybe 4 or 5 of them. I mostly played the Bills, the
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Straight ahead, a rematch from Super Bowl 57, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the defending Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And into a sea of red, we're underway in Kansas City.
Detroit users, Lions users. Played a couple of Texans users.
Solid return, nearly got it to the 35.
Played a couple of Ravens users
at the 34.
But it's never the Jets. I don't know if I'm playing with the Jets too much this year. I might try my butt.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Right away, they'll change the look.
Now the Georgia Southern man. This is Jerick McKinnon. And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40.
2nd and 5.
15.
Here again is McKinnon.
And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield.
An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only the controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the 2nd and the 3rd levels. You know, get to the linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon.
Pacheco gets it again on 2nd down.
And a 6-yard gain gets them right around the 43. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. And he appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1.
Hey, Sunday.
Mahomes going to go on 4th down.
Oh, my God.
Roll him out right.
He fucking missed him.
And now off to the races.
He fucking
down the
missed
right
him.
Side. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
Patrick Mahomes adding to his bag of tricks with a tremendous run. And the Chiefs' decision to go for it pays off with 6
Did I
points.
contain on something? I could have sworn I
And
did.
maybe the defense got so caught up in him throwing the football, they forgot he can take off too.
And you often hear about the quarterback being the unaccounted for guy as a runner. Well, even on a passing play, he's unaccounted for as a runner, and he turned it into a nice gain.
A very nice run, and it turns into 6 points.
Extra point by Butker is on target.
And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10
at the 20.
They'll start with the option.
And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Oh, fucking forgot.
First carry for DeAndre Swift.
And this one will go to the 28-yard line.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the job.
And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Out now is the punter, Braden Mann.
He'll send this one into the Midwestern air, and it's a good one. And we'll see what he can do on the return. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10.
No, I should have fucking knocked off.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they'd really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time, let's keep doing it until they stop us? Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
18 yards on his first catch of the game. It's a 1st down.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a 1st down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance, because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
Get him, get him. There we go.
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Nolan Smith.
What a sensational effort. That's going to be a loss of 20. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
I hear that shit take all damn long. Like, that's so unnecessary.
Now 3rd down and very long.
Mahomes now to throw.
No, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Keely Ringo picks it off.
And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
And they'll begin by running the option. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22.
They went 3 and out on their first drive. Things already looking better here. 1st and 10.
Throwing is Hurts.
Flush to his right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Certainly not the way they drew it up in the playbook, but that's why they love this guy back there. He sees things breaking down, and he's more than capable of finding an escape route and still getting a decent gain.
On 2nd down, Swift.
And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
I think if we put together a job description for a middle linebacker, we would start with being able to hold down things in the middle of the line of scrimmage and be able to take on blockers. But how about the guys who can go sideline to sideline and make plays?
Love a guy that can do that. We saw a perfect example of it right there. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive alive.
This is Swift on the counter.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Some good strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down.
They'll come out in the pistol.
It'll be Hurts on the option.
And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And a short return to the 6-yard line.
We'll give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but it's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
And instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues.
Mahomes' throw complete there to Moore.
And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30.
25 yards there on the catch and run.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. And quickly they get to the line. Throwing on second and long. Mahomes. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down. Then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh my!
It's incomplete, but a penalty flag is down.
Oh, that's on them.
Possibly be a push-off.
Wow.
So since that last play got nothing, they'll go ahead and decline the penalty, and that forces a fourth down situation. On fourth down, Tommy Townsend to punt for Kansas
That
City.
should have me high.
This is taken at the 15.
And he will step out of bounds all the way down inside the 40.
He had his sights on the end zone, no doubt, but is brought down after a huge return there. And the Eagles will have great starting field position here as they take over.
On first down, Hurts. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
63, 63, 63. 73, 73. Hey, let's go.
Back to throw.
And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on first and second down, bring up third and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
Kind of fucking.
And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
The kick by Elliott is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. Well, the good news, at least they won't take that goose egg into the locker room. Maybe a little something to build on.
Yeah, it hasn't been the greatest of first halves for them, has it? But at least now, as you mentioned, they put some points on the board. And it's been funny in our experience watching games. Sometimes something as little as a field goal can change the fortunes of a team, and they could come out and look real sharp in the second half.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just one snap of the football.
And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this third quarter. Now this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10
at their own 28-yard line. In motion left goes a tight end.
Third quarter starts with a run from Swift.
And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
Right back to Swift again on second.
Now it's 3rd and 2.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point.
First down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
On first down, he'll drop to throw.
He's across midfield.
And finally taken down at the 34. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
Swift going to try up the middle.
Touchdown, Philadelphia.
DeAndre Swift.
34 yards.
And the Eagles have taken the lead here in this third quarter.
Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead is now 10-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. They go play fake. Mahomes. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes.
Reed Blankenship.
He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. Short completion, just 4 yards. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes.
He threw that? Give me that.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted.
The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. There he goes left side. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
Here's a handoff to Swift.
And he'll run straight into a wall of tacklers at the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd down. The defensive line made pretty easy work of the offensive line that time.
And people get tired of the cliche that the battle is won in the trenches. But it's a cliche because it's true. And how about the battle right there? One on the edge, and the ball carrier did not benefit.
Hurts throw there taken in by Smith.
And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. In motion goes the tight end. And they'll try the option on 1st and goal. And he's going to ball his way.
I swear to God, that ball with a fumble right there.
Line. 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL
I would have threw my controller at the
Sports.
TV. I wish your ass would fumble right there. Boy, I'd take your ass out the game. I don't give a damn if you're the best quarterback in the game all night. Bitch, if you fumble at the goal line, I'm taking your ass out the game.
They'll run with Swift. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
And now
third down
coming up, the loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder, and they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
Swift again. Pushing for the end zone, but he's not going to get there. They stop him just shy of the goal line.
We had the goal line. Why not?
Time, so now a decision to be made here on 4th and goal. They'll run for it with Penny. And not only will he not get in, he's going to lose yardage. They stuff him back at the 4. They stop him up short on 4th and goal from the 1. And the ball's going to be going back to the Chiefs. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. A big opportunity to tie it with 3 or take the lead with a touchdown. Their defense definitely did their part with that pivotal 4th down stop. That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation. And he'll take this one up to about the 13. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. They'll try for the first with Pacheco. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down conversion. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs 1st down.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding 2nd half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a 1st down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire 2nd half.
And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40.
Here's 2nd and a yard. A run by Pacheco on 2nd down.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes.
Now throw right side, taken in by the tight end Gray.
And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Pacheco gets it up the gut.
And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Why did you fucking move, bro?
Into the hands of Moore. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down.
That was a fucking pick if he didn't move out his fucking zone.
They get the 1st and save a timeout.
That's what they need right now. Get the 1st down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
Here's 2nd down. Mahomes.
Caught. Kelsey, left side. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football.
So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target.
A big play needed, no doubt. 3rd and long.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now Mahomes got to have this.
Oh my God.
And this is caught. He hits more.
And the Chiefs are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And with that, they still have a chance, partner.
Yeah, if that ball's knocked away, this game is probably over. But guess what? We still got some ball to play.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Now 1st and goal.
Mahomes now on the sneak. And no signal, but I don't think he got the surge behind center. No, he's going to be kept out of the end zone. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game.
Mahomes will throw.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
This defense, they just continue to feast. 5 sacks now as a unit. It's been quite an afternoon getting to the quarterback.
And we're seeing it come from a variety of places as well. Sometimes just the guys up front getting to them. Other times you add extra guys.
Let's go.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
Darius Slay with a
Oh
pick.
my God.
And the Eagles have just about sewn up this football game.
Please get me
So
out this
good
game.
drive with a bad
Please.
ending, Charles. They move it down the field well. Cannot finish it off, though, as it's intercepted in the end zone.
Deflating, that has got.
Thank you, Jesus. Man, once I end the stream, y'all, I'm going to pray to God in my sleep. When I kneel down to pray before I go to bed, I'm about to go find me something to eat again. I'm going to pray then, because, my God, I almost fucked up that game, yo. Whew. Lord.